level.
CrossCar final, Jimmy Osterberg, Jan-Emil Wilsberg, Søren Jelsbak, Jule Lungdahl, Max Rundberg and Robin Nord. Apologies to our Scandinavian friends. Kenneth Hansen and Kevin Hansen really did rip into us earlier, didn't they, about our terrible pronunciation. We do try.
Unfortunately, Kevin especially is incredibly astute at the English language. So
Yeah,
there isn't much retort.
No, we've got no answer, I'm afraid. We're terrible at languages.
Kevin will often send a text message that's got some English little phrase that only an English person would know.
Yeah, and incredible punctuation. Okay, back to the racing. Osterberg, Wilsberg on the front row. Super long, holding the line. Longest hold of the day, I'd say. Osterberg gets away well. Jelsbak as well from row 2. Jelsbak with a great start, getting up the inside of the P2 man, all the way around the outside. Is that Jule Lungdahl again? It is Jule Lungdahl with a massive send round the outside.
That's worked for him several times today, hasn't it? That big send in his brand new CrossCar, remember?
Yeah.
Swapped overnight because he wasn't happy with the performance of the previous
That's what I want to do. I want to buy a new CrossCar overnight. Oh, a bit of contact again in the background almost. Wilsberg at the back went for a huge send into the hairpin and lost places. Jelsbak super aggressive. We've seen some great lap times from Søren over the course of the weekend, but at the minute it's Osterberg out front, back where he was last year.
He's had an up and down season, hasn't he? He was really displeased with his performance, both him and the CrossCar in Hurlius, but he's fought back since. What did he do in Arvika? I can't remember off the top of my head. I think he had a good run though, didn't he? Yeah, fourth in the final. It was quite an action-packed final.
That was Hurlius. He was third in the semi in Arvika. Yeah, so it is an up and down season.
But yeah, driving brilliantly this weekend.
I think still proving he's obviously still got the pace. It's just one of those years how sometimes it comes together, sometimes it doesn't. There's actually a number of guys here who've kind of had it together. When we came at the top of the table, it could have gone one of three ways: Rierson, Hallberg, Rundberg. Unfortunately, Hallberg didn't come, which is a bit of a surprise, really, because he was only 2 points off the championship lead.
This class is so competitive, isn't it? And not only because all of the vehicles are of a similar specification, the drivers are all clearly of a similar ability. At a very high level as well, but they're so small, aren't they? Not only are they difficult to drive, it's actually a lot easier to make an overtake in one of these, in theory, than in a supercar, because they're only half the width, so you've got twice the track
width is
space.
double. Yeah, track width is double. Alternative lines. Osterberg leads Lungdahl and Jelsbak. 3 to go now. Rundberg has jokered from P4, so the champion has jokered from P4, and he will be closing down these guys. Rierson and Eganson just a point apart. That doesn't matter because neither of them's made it through. So it's about Osterberg here. I suppose Osterberg. Oh, contact! Round. So that is. So Jan-Emil Wilsberg on the inside.
He's had a really difficult day, hasn't he?
Well, it's shown superb speed and then just a few issues. So Osterberg leading from Lungdahl. What's the gap back now? 2 to go. These two still yet to joke. They come past the commentary position. We're waiting for the next Rundberg who will be screamed past. So Lungdahl's gone joke, a bit too sideways on the way in, going to struggle with traction on the exit. Should hold third, maybe, just about. Well, they both have to jink their line out. Lungdahl, I think, is behind Jelsbak now. Your timing screen says otherwise. It'll update when they cross the start-finish line. So Osterberg's got to put a brilliant lap in. Osterberg was only just in front of Lungdahl, and Lungdahl has dropped behind Jelsbak, so Osterberg on a big push.
Lungdahl's best performance of the season by far. He won the season finale in Trier last year, won the Rally Acton Ice Series earlier that same year, but he needs to find a little bit of time now if he's going to take the victory here.
Here we go, Osterberg in the joker. Watch on the standard lap for Jelsbak and Jule Lungdahl. Jelsbak goes joker, Lungdahl coming out the standard lap now. Jelsbak too far off the back, so Jelsbak with the joker strategy on the last lap. It's Osterberg who is clearly in front. Great drive.
He just did a mega lap, didn't he, to get the job done. Make sure he's ahead of the joker exit. Buggy gives a little skip through turn 2, which is actually just near the end of the lap.
Through the long right and the left. Not the perfect season, but the perfect end to it. Jimmy Osterberg wins the final round of Rally X Nordic. Across the line behind him, Lungdahl and Rundberg. Rundberg, of course, the champion of CrossCar for Rally X Nordic 2020.
Look at Lundahl's start here, yet again, like he has Ollie Eriksson style through qualifying. Pitched it in, big stab on the left foot, I guess, to get the rotation done there. We were talking to Kevin Hansen about them not having a diff, so you really need to work to move the car around you and move the car around underneath you. Look at this in slow motion.
Gelsbach had to really get on the brakes. I think Osterberg almost backed them up in turn one, maybe not on purpose, but to make sure he didn't get deep. Yeah, so these guys are coming in thinking they're going to do a Lungdahl. Look at the commitment on the outside. Watch Lungdahl in the 15 buggy. So on the inside, Osterberg in the 11 has backed everybody up so he doesn't end up wide. Lungdahl's gone, yeah, get in. And he's absolutely sent it. Flings the car back across. Now, car 31 on the outside, we've seen some brilliant moves from Jan-Emil Wilsberg during the course of the day, but comes in here, look too hot, gets on the gas then to try to turn the buggy in, and he's unfortunately on the dirty line and it just understeers off, well, sort of four-wheel drifts off. This was Osterberg around the Joker. Tidily done. Gelsbach coming in. Rundberg by then was on the standard lap, but couldn't get past Osterberg. Nice drive. Champion, though, this year, Max Rundberg coming across the line in third.